Merry Christmas, everybody, and greetings from Shanville. Um, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm enjoying it with my family. We're just in the process of getting our Christmas dinner ready. I've snuck away for a few minutes to record this. I'm wearing my Christmas jumper, courtesy of Jack Skellington. And yeah, it's been a fun day so far, and hopefully even better to come at night. I usually have a quiz night with some relatives of mine. So they're coming over later on. We've got a few board games lined up. Um, it's been a moderately busy year for me, not overly so, but I did release a new book this year, Father of the Future, my latest Darren Dash book for adults, and I also announced plans to release my first ever picture book next year for younger children called The Terrified Troll. There's still actually the fundraiser campaign running for that. It's going to be coming to an end in early January, maybe after the first week or so of January. But it's still possible to pre-order a copy of the book, a very limited edition, numbered and signed copy. And there are also some perks of it. You can do a one-to-one video chat with me over by Zoom. You can even meet me, hang out for a couple of hours, or go on a couple of tours that I've lined up. There are art prints that the artist in the book has drawn, and there's some other bits and pieces. It's, as I say, still live at the moment, but not for much longer. I'm hoping to release something else next year as well. Most probably another Darren Dash book for adults, although there's a slight chance it might be a Darren Shan book for my uh, ordinary aged audience. There's a couple of first drafts of books that I wrote many, many years ago. I could possibly return to one of those, but we'll see. I'm going to get through Christmas first and the New Year period, and then in January I'm going to take stock and see where we are. And hopefully, as well as the picture book next year, we'll also have something a bit longer to sink your teeth or even your fangs into. Thanks again for your support over the year. I know I haven't been as active in terms of touring and releasing books as I normally would be. Um, it's been a quiet sort of several years. I'm hoping that's going to change over the next couple of years or so. And I don't think I'm going to go back to touring as heavily as I used to in the past, but hopefully I will get back out on the road again in a bit more actively than I have been doing. January 2025 will actually mark the 25th anniversary of the release of Cirque Freak, the first ever release of Cirque Freak in the UK back in January 2000. So I've been in touch, in talks with my publishers in the UK about releasing a new version of the book for that, and maybe going out on the road again to try and connect with the fans a bit more personally in the flesh again. Because I miss the touring. It's been a while since I've done it. I've done the occasional event here and there, but I miss getting out on the road. Um, and my kids are getting old enough now that I might start be prepared. No, certainly another year or so to spend a bit more time away from home. So we'll see how that goes. Um, on the adaptations front, as I said in my Santa Claus story this year, work is still in progress on trying to get Cert Freak turned into a TV series. It's still very much alive. It's still looking pretty positive. I never like to be overly enthusiastic about these things when they're at such an early stage. But there's a team of estates who've been working hard on it over the last couple of years, and they're at the point where they're going to reach out and try and get a very well established actor involved in it to help strengthen the hand before they go to the big companies who make these sorts of programs to try and get it off the ground. So that's looking positive. The writer's strike and actor strike slowed things down this year. Otherwise, I think we would be a bit more advanced. But hopefully, if they get the man we're after on board, we can hopefully have some more exciting news to report in 2024. There's Zom-B is still trundling away. There's been no development of it recently. I suspect it's probably not going to happen, but there is still a chance. I haven't had a very definite no yet from the guys who are trying to get off the ground. So we'll see if there's any news report on that. I will, of course, report it once I can, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Unless you're a zombie, in which case holding your breath is absolutely fine. Sorry, bad dad joke. It's Christmas Day. I'm entitled. Um, yeah, that's the most of it. That's where we are at the moment. The current state of play. For those of you who might have seen some of these Christmas Day videos in the past and be thinking the background looks a bit unfamiliar. This isn't my regular office. I had a house fire November last year, and we're still not back into my regular house. Hopefully, in the first half of 2024, we're going to get back in. And if I'm doing this next year, I'll be doing it from my regular Shan cave, which isn't quite as homely looking as this very nice office that I'm in. Very, very nice office, but it's not a Shan office. So, yeah, that's where. Blimey, I've been going for 5 minutes. I thought it was only a minute to into it. Okay, listen, I hope you guys all have a great day. I hope you all enjoy the holiday period, that you get to spend it with people who are close to you. Spend it away from people if they're people you don't want to be close to. Sometimes being alone by yourself at Christmas is heaven. But whatever your preference is, I hope it falls in your way this Yuletide period. Um, and I'll see you all back here again early in 2024 with the first January issue of my monthly newsletter online. And yeah, hopefully 2024 will be a good one. I'm hopeful, moderately hopeful that we'll see some hopefully some progress on the TV adaptation from Cirque picture book, hopefully another Darren Shan book. And yeah, it might be a good one. Maybe I'll do some events as well. I'm actually doing an event in March in the UK at a sci-fi and horror convention, fantasy and horror convention. It's on my monthly newsletter, Darren Shan, Shanville Monthly. You can go and look that up, find out about it if you're interested in coming. I think there might be tickets available, although don't quote me on that. Oh, by the way, if you are interested in the Terrified Troll fundraiser, do an online Google search for Indiegogo Terrified Troll Darren Shan, and that should bring you to the page. Right, I'm gonna head off now I was gonna say into the night, but we've got another 3 or 4 hours before it's night time here. I'm gonna head off into the early afternoon and help with getting the dinner ready. And I'm gonna be tucking into that, and we've got a quiz later on, as I mentioned. And hopefully, yeah, it's gonna be a really, really good day. Listen, take care, and I'll see you all in 2024. Goodbye, good luck, and good riddance.